morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and this is Luna. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here, Luna. Hey, come here. There you go. I don't know why it took you so long to come say hi. Oh, Rebecca. Goodness gracious. So I have another light up, y'all. Does it look any brighter at all? Like, does it look any different, really? I have like 3 lamps now. Well, not 3, but I have 2 lamps and I finally brought my, whatchamacallit, my ring light down here from upstairs. Good morning, BB, and Lisa, and Lan and Anna, Steven. See, good morning, Rebecca and Mary Ann. Everybody just needs to get to feeling better. Melissa G, Valerie, Kimberly, Tank, Mandy. I love how you guys all have like, I wouldn't say 2-syllable names, but just, I don't know. It gives me the, I don't know, I can sing them. Okay, I'm back to no foot space because I have bags in front of my feet right now for Frizzy. And good morning, Pie. Kitty kitty. And Miss Grammy Rita. Good morning. So, see, I need to hang this somewhere else because you can't see it. It's behind me. I can see it in person, but anyway, so the projects that I have at my feet, I'm frogging and reusing the yarn for something else. So if you are part of our Discord on Frizzy's channel, you will have seen a picture that I posted of my space. I literally took everything from the floor underneath my desk, my countertops, and put it over behind my desk. And I went, nothing is going back over here until I have a conversation with it. She's yelling at you for cuddles. Cuddle, cuddle. So I went through a little bit. I went through everything. It's now cleaned up, but yes, my daughter came back over here and goes, it doesn't look any different. Well, it's organized better. And some of it did get, a lot of trash got thrown away. A lot of stuff got put into the donation pile. Good morning, Manuela and Debbie. And I also, y'all, filled up a tote of giveaways. So over the next year, this tote is full of things that I'm going to be giving away. So anyway, so then I posted a picture of it all cleaned up too. Yes, a lot of stuff went back to the floor and behind me, but it has a purpose, if that makes sense. Like, these 2 bins in the corner, these are ongoing. Well, technically the one on the bottom is behind, in my mind. It's a Luck of the Draw 13 blanket that I started. I don't remember how far I got into it. If I'm halfway, maybe a third, I don't know, something like that. And then the one above it is also a Luck of the Draw 14. And then behind me, I'll have to move and scooch. You can't see them. Let me go this way. Over here, these are whips that I need to finish. So this is the moss or the thermal stitch bag I need to finish. This is a blanket that I'm turning into a scarf because I don't want to keep going on it as a blanket at the moment. I have too many blankets, and it's not a blanket for anybody. So it's more or less just a pattern design that I made for myself. And I can't remember if I've put the pattern out yet. I know Kendall had it and was making it. She was testing it, but I don't remember if I actually finally put it out. And then the one on the bottom is my diamond pot blanket that I'm planning on finishing that. But anyway, today is Tunisian. Oh, see, if I look up, you can see the ring light in my glasses. But I have to look way up for that to happen. So, like I said, today is Tunisian Thursday. So today we will be working on my Tunisian project. The camera thing's over there. So what I was thinking about doing is just setting, I meant to do this before I got started, but I honestly just forgot until now that I wanted to set up my second camera so you could guys just, what are words this morning? I wanted to set up my second camera so you guys could watch me work on my Tunisian project while I do what I'm doing right now and just talk. Or we could just do it this way. Whichever way the majority of you prefer. And again, I don't know. The coffee that we have right now from Black Rifle isn't my favorite flavor, so I didn't fix coffee this morning, so that's why I'm drinking my cold drink. Oh, I do have a question for you guys. This bag right here, what was I going to fix on it? I took one of the straps out. It's like, I don't know what I did, but one of my straps isn't long enough. This strap is too short. This one right here is shorter than the other one. So it's like I need to make a longer strap or something. Was I going to make longer straps for this? I don't remember. I ended up having to use it. I'm starting to use it for my chain ball because my chain ball is getting too big for the zipper pouch I had it in. So I need to add to it. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But it is Tunisian Thursday, so I kind of want to do Tunisian. So, but the rest of what's in here is all yarn I plan on using to put onto the chain ball. But I don't remember. There was a change I was going to make to this. Do you guys remember, Grammy Rita? Because this is named after you, remember? This bag. And it's got quite a bit in there. Look at how it doesn't stretch too much. It stretches, it stretches. Everything's going to stretch. Let me tell you what, I still need to finish the tails on this thing, but I love this bag. This is one of those Jax inspired bags. I just got to finish those tails right there. So I have it sitting near my desk, so I remember to finish that. Good morning, Monique. One through the other. I know, I do too. I love the moss stitch bag. Well, we named this the Bountiful. No, it wasn't the Bountiful. The Bonita. No. Yes, the Bonita Senorita bag. And Senorita is spelled with our Rita, Grammy Rita's name. Oh, I gotta get these area underneath big cleaned out. What is the recipe for that bag? It's a moss stitch rectangle sewn together to make a bag. I literally just, I think I made like a 24-inch long moss stitch rectangle. And I don't remember how deep it is. 15 inches maybe. Or so the rectangle is 15 inches wide. So you would go across like this, 15 inches wide, and you made it 24 inches long. And then I folded it in half, seamed up the one end, and then I seamed up one of the sides to make an opening for the bag. There's the tutorial for this Bonita Senorita bag. I haven't put it out yet for for that one, because then I got onto the blessings bag, which in all my cleaning I don't remember where that one went, because I had tails I need to finish on it. My newest one. What did I do with that? I don't know if it's upstairs. Where did I put the blessings bag? Hem. let me go look real quick in one spot. I'm not going to look forever because I don't want to spend all my time doing that. Oh, let me see if it's over here. This one's over here, but where's the other one at? The one with the tails. Man, I wanted to show that to you. Oh, geez, it's in the tote that's sitting right here on the floor. It's right here. It's underneath my attempt at making a beanie. Y'all, I'm not happy with it, so this was my most recent attempt of a beanie. It's not turning into a heart beanie at this point. This is actually utilizing my helpful tote pattern, kind of. Oh, stop waking her up. Kitty cat. Luna, come here. So here is the most recent iteration of my blessings bag. So most of my bags that I have been doing, they can be made in different sizes. Like this just shows you lots of repeats, not so many. So there's the blessings bag. And then this is the Bonita Senorita. So I need to get those done. An inside chicken. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, hold on a second. No, you know what? I think my hook is upstairs. Dang it. I think. Yep. Ugh. I think. Nope. It's right here, actually. This is what I was looking for. I think this is what I was using. You love the big bag. You just made one with pockets and a detachable hoodie and a scarf to match. It was so fun, Manuela. It's so funny that your kitties they get hyper in the morning like that. My cat is hyper. Well, I guess she can get a little hyper in the morning too, but it seems to be like right before bed around here. Yes, if she ever snuggles you at night, we need pictures. Oh, that's funny. I don't know how well that'll stay, but we'll put it right there. All right, now I have to remember how to do this. So the project I'm working on is continuing the tank top of this. So I'm working on it's basically made from this up is how I'm designing it. I don't know if that's the best way to design a shirt, but I'm going from the bottom up of it because of how this is made, because of how the lacy shell stitch is used or made. Just feed her. She's like, all you're good for is giving me food. That's funny. I'm so confused as to what is going on this edge over here. Oh, because I have it upside down, that's why. I'm like, what is going on? This edge looks so weird. I haven't messed with this in a bit, so I have to remember everything. Just kitten syndrome, I know. Well, I think mine is a little active in the morning too, so because she's walking around like getting everybody up. My middle child come up and goes, Luna woke me up, and I couldn't go back to sleep. said it was funny. Okay, so, Oh, I need to remind myself how to do this. I just need to get the beginning started. The rest of it I can go. All right, Michael. Michael at MDL Crochet. He's going to be my reference material for this pattern. So the shirt that I'm making, if and when it gets written down, I will literally be I will be putting his YouTube links in, like, this is where you go to learn this stitch, because when it comes to teaching Tunisian, I mean, I could try, but I don't want to. Let's see, subscriptions. That's not what I wanted. All right, Michael, MDL. Gotta go all the way down to the M's. MDL Crochet. And then we're gonna search his channel for the lacy, is it lacy show? Lacy, I don't know. We'll just put that. Comes up with tutorials. I don't want the playlists. I don't want the playlist. I just want one. Oh. It's the lace show. Now I have to search through the playlist. I don't want to do that. We're going to do shell. See what that brings up. Aha, there it is. That's the left-handed. I need the right hand. There we go. Mute. All right, I gotta find the first row. Un momento. I'll be back in a second. Just gotta remind myself how to start this row. Like I said, when you put things down for a minute, you tend to forget a few things. So, oh. All right, hold on. Coming. Okay. I think I got it. All right. Tanya would sit with you and smush you. Oh my goodness. They get demanding when they want their food. Like, feed me. That's all I want. Food. Give me food. Yeah, so the tank, this one is going to be worked from the bottom up, just because I don't know if Tunisian can be worked from I'm assuming it can be worked from the top down, but the way that this stitch is worked, it is worked like it. I'm like, this progress has been made from the bottom up. So I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to work this and make this the bottom of the shirt, but work top down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that would work. The giant turkey. That's funny. Do I go in there? I can't remember. I can't remember. Yes, I do. Okay, I can see it. 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I got my pattern back in my brain. Yeah, top down would make more sense, Tank, but I don't know how to design this shirt otherwise. So like, this is me dipping my feet into the world of design in Tunisian, because I've never made anything Tunisian wise on like that is my own. I've used other people's patterns. And this one is going to be 2 pieces, actually 4 pieces, because I don't know. I suppose I could probably do the straps on one of them. I'd have to figure out how to, oh, well, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to have 2, I think I'd have to have 2 skeins of the color to do the straps, because I would have to work one side, bind it off across the top. No, that's not going to work. I don't know. See, I don't know Tunisia well enough to know. Yeah, you have to think backwards. I don't know. My brain is so like, what are we trying to do with your cells this morning? Your brain cells. 4 and 5. So I don't think you guys said if you wanted to see this or not, or is this good enough for you guys, seeing it like this? Lana says I'm a fast crocheter. Well, this definitely slows me down. I mean, I might have a little speed on some, but I don't consider myself fast at all. Like, some things just work up quickly, you know? If there's not a lot of thought involved in making them, or they use like a lot of chain spaces and bigger stitches and stuff, it just seems to go quicker. My cord on this thing's so long, it's hitting the bottom of my chair and it's going clink, 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 clink. I was, I don't want to wait till tomorrow, but either I was going to do it on here or just do the frogging of the stuff off camera and just have it done. But I have how many projects do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 projects to frog back. Yeah. Can you make me some coffee too? I didn't like the flavor of the coffee that we have right now, so I wasn't keen on making coffee this morning, so I didn't, and so therefore I'm drinking my cold caffeinated beverage. So I'm still getting my caffeine, I'm just not getting it in a warm coffee drink. Hello, Sharon. Hello, hello. So yeah, that's that. I'm like anxious. I don't know if I'm excited anxious yet, because I have a very poor self-esteem of myself, low confidence, low self-esteem, whatever. And I feel like I always find a way to flub up my designs. And so this one I'm trying to be like, it's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. Like I'm trying to convince myself this is going to turn out decent. And I hope it turns out the way I feel like I'm envisioning it in my head. Oh, I don't blame you there, Rebecca. Okay, now I don't remember how to do this end. Hold on. Get to the end of the row. I need to watch this real quick. Okay. Got it. Brr. Ooh, Lisa. Oh my gosh, how much snow did you get then? Good morning, Steffi. Your toes are tingling. It is, let's see. I don't know what the feels like is, but it's 17 here. Feels like 7 degrees outside. Brr. Oh my goodness. You're staying far away. I know, I don't blame you there. Okay, so shoot, hold on. I gotta watch again. Okay, gotta go through book 2 and then do the chain 3. Gotcha. Go through the 2 and then 1, 2, 3. Ice and rain and freeze. For meds and food and matter. No, you put on the kitchen gloves and you bring them the stuff, and then you go and you wash your hands with the kitchen gloves on. So you clean the kitchen gloves off, then you put them down, and then you run. That's how you do it. Oh no. Man, I was trying to remind myself how to do this. I don't remember if it's 5 or 6. It's been a hot minute since I've done this stitch, y'all. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 6. Okay. Oh, goodness. My kids, they go, like, I make them go hours between things, and if they hold things down, then we start introducing things back in. 3, 4, and 5. 15 kids in my school after school program. Monday, only 4 showed up. Oh boy. That's crazy. 5, 6. They all decided to share all at once. Well, at least, they're getting it all out at once. I don't know. 4 and 5. I know, right, Melissa? It's crazy. 2, 3, 6. See, my kids, they're homeschooled, and I would like to think that we're immune from, not immune, we're not immune. We're safer from all the bugs, but no, they still find their way into our house. It's just a matter of when, or if sometimes. So, yeah, we are not, even though we homeschool and we're not around all those kids at the public schools, the bugs still find their way into this house. And it's, because they're still involved with outside activities. So, they're still around kids and church. And not everybody at church is homeschooled, so. My goodness. 6 days of that stuff? Oof. What happened to the 24-hour one? I don't look forward to a week of that if that ever happens around here. I don't want to say anything because it's going to end up happening. Right. Yeah. Well, as my husband said, kids are germ bags, and so they get us adults sick, even though we're not around the public school kids. Let's talk about something less icky. Lots of great ideas you guys gave me yesterday. Like, I want to do them all. I want to do them all and do them all now. And I need to work through all these scraps quicker because my scraps are not small, and so they take up a lot of space. So it's like I need projects to work through them quicker. I do have my Bust the Stash series, but that's the stash. I mean, that could be the main stash or the scrap stash, but I need scrappy stuff. And yeah, a lot of my scrap stash is huge, like big scraps. Less icky, yes. Less icky. I don't know. I just don't like to dwell on the ick, It sucks, and the less I talk about it, the better. It's less on my mind, and then I don't get I don't live in the paranoia world. Like I try to keep myself out of that world, and I keep jumping right back in all the time. So that's why I said let's talk about yarn. It's less icky. Insert foot in mouth. 4 and 5. Like this, I feel like I'm really quiet on this. I think I say this every Thursday. It feels quieter. I don't know why. It just feels slower. Just everything. Everything just feels slower. In the morning. I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is hard to see for some reason. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All the ick and the slow. The beep of the coffee. It's like the best noise ever when you're like the coffee beeps and you're like, yes, it's done, it's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really want some hot coffee, but like I said, the flavor of the one we currently have is just I don't like it. I want my hazelnut or something else. I just need to go get it. I was considering making a Walmart trip today. I haven't been in Walmart in at least a week or so now. You're 8 rows deep into a badger body. 2, 3, 4. I thought you had the badger body done. Or is it just the head and the legs that you had done? That I'm getting confoogled about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Go through 2. Go through 2, right? Yep. See, I've done 1 row on this. I just want to put it down. It's not that, look, I love Tunisian. Y'all know I love Tunisian. I just, right now, I want to be able to sit back and just go, you know, and having to stop and count and talk to you guys, it's just not easy. So, I'm going to find something else to work on. I got plenty to do. Now, I'm going to put a poll out there. Well, it's not a flavored coffee, though. That's just it, Marianne. I think it's just a straight, like a black coffee. I can't remember what roast I got off of Black Rifle Company. Black Rifle, whatever it's called. But it just, when I mix the creamer in with it, it just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just making it, so I'm hitting the bold button when I do it. I hit bold, and so it makes it like strong. Maybe I'm just making it too strong. I don't know. Maybe I just need to try it without doing the bold. Body and scarf are all I have left before assembly. Ah, gotcha. Good morning, Andrea Rose. You're making project bags. I love project bags. Have you seen my project bags that I've done recently? These are project bags that I've designed, and I absolutely love both of them. And they are very, like, this could be made bigger, you know, but the idea behind this one was like a grocery bag. It's a little on the small side for a grocery bag, but, you know, it still works. I'm all about the ball sacks. I need to go get 10 50-pound bags of chicken feed and go to Walmart. Not feeling it. I know. I'm like, it's cold outside. Do I want to frog my projects with you guys or find another project to like crochet? Because my other Tunisian project is in this bag, but it's another one that requires me and being able to talk in Tunisian is not exactly there yet. I have my bag that I'm making for Jax. I have the shawl. I have the look of the draw 13 I could work on. Oh, the other ones are put away. That's why I can't find them. I'm like, where are they at? They're in the they're in the cabinet. Make a bag with dividers. Tank, I came across that the other day where you like make a bag with it had dividers in it, and I'm like, that sounds interesting, but a lot of like possibly sewing of pieces together to make the compartments. I'm trying to make my bags where they're easy, simple construction, you know, where there's not a whole lot of construction to it. Okay, this one I was going to turn into a scarf. I think I'm going to put this in my bin to give away. As a giveaway. Or no, I was going to finish... Was I going to finish this and then make it into a scarf? It's going to be a really thick scarf. I don't know, guys. I'm having one of those moments of, oh, I don't know what to work on. Cell phone bags and water bottle holders to your jar. Cell phone bags, cell phone bags. I need patterns though. Oh, cool, Frizzy. You love the scarf thing that I just pulled out and put back up. Long so I can cross by them. I need to make one for my pew pew. Yes, it is Across the Twisted Plains. That's the one that Kendall, I think, was. Your pew pew goes in. Kendall, I was just mentioning you, and I'm sure you were here before I mentioned you. Oh, good morning, Kendall. They made a cover for those square. Say what? Did you spell that right? I got gifted a, what's it called? It's not a lily, but it looks like lilies. It's not an orchid. I keep wanting to call it orchid. Oh, what is it called? The bulb is wrapped in a wax coating, and it tells you that you don't have to water this thing, and you don't. This thing sits for weeks at a time, and you literally just have to turn it. It just needs to be in a well-lit area during the day and not get direct sunlight. What is it called? But it ended up having 4 blooms, one in all the 4 directions, and it's currently shooting up another shoot. Wax amaryllis. It's an amaryllis bulb. As soon as I start Googling it, it pops it up, and I'm like, that's it. It's an amaryllis, and it's so cool looking. I love it. Boulder holders. Oh my gosh, Tank, you're hilarious. Melissa, I know the feeling. Oh, you're working on it? Cool. Oh, Kendall, I understand. You have to rest and take it easy right now. You'll get back there. I know you're itching, but you'll get back there. Ooh. It's beautiful, Frizzy. It's beautiful. Ouch. You have lots of the amaryllis bulbs. Oh, it's so pretty. I love. They look like lilies, kind of, to me. And so. Oh, okay, hold on. What did you call it? Okay, so the other day I found an idea for a great scrap project that we'll use a lot. They made a cover for those, like the square ottomans that have storage in them. Huh. Marianne said she was going to be in the background today, so I don't think she's feeling great still. Square hassock with storage crochet cover. Oh, yeah, could do that. But I don't have one of those. I don't have one of those, though. The square ottoman things. Oh, what did you say? Cell phone pockets or bags. Cell phone. I'll have to find a pattern for the cell phone bags. Or maybe I make one up, I guess. You put a picture in Discord. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't have one of those, so I wouldn't have any reason to make one. Oh, dinner plate hibiscus. Oh, that would be so awesome. You're a fluffy girl. Monique. Cell phone bags. Or bag. Cell phone bag. Why did I put bags? I only need to make one. I guess I could come up with a cell phone bag. I mean, that can't be that hard. I'll have to come up with a pattern before this one gets pulled. So that way I have it ready for you guys. I'll make it free so that way everybody has access to it. All right, what else did you say, Melissa? The phone holder and water bottle holders. I know those are out there, and that's another one I could come up with too. Water bottle holder. Oh no, these flowers, I guess the hibiscus and things, lilies, are as big as dinner plates when they bloom out. They're so big when they bloom that they're the size of plates, dinner plates. Not the large like 14-inch plates that we overindulge with, but the little 8-10-inch ones. Pew pew holder. I know. That might take a little bit more brain power to come up with a pew pew holder. Just because I don't know, like, you know, like that would have to be a solid one, I think. So that way, you know, it's not poking through holes or anything. I mean, I know they're thick, but sometimes even, yeah, depending on the size of the holes of the bag, you know. So you got to make it the holes very small, if not none. We're talking about flowers, yes. We're talking about flowers that are the size of dinner plates. If I knew how to make a pew pew holder, I would consider it. I just, I was about to Google pew pew holder. Oh, crochet. Let's see if we can even find one. Gun holder. Okay. I don't want to crochet a gun. There are some patterns. So, I mean, it just needs to be... Do you need it to be hidden? Like, does it need to be concealed kind of thing? You're all about these pockets inside the bag. I love it. Well, when it comes to the pew pew holders, Frizzy, we're talking about something else. On where Tank puts them. Same here, Rebecca. Like, maybe I'll just add to that. Where'd it go? What did I put it in? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll put it in this. Chain ball or a frog? Which one should I do? Which one do you guys want me to do? Because I don't line my bags, I love things like this. And so I can put it in here and not have this, you know, poking through my holes. They don't have to be concealed anymore. So just a bag to carry. Like, does it matter how it goes? Like, how? What are you thinking with when it comes to pew pew holders? Like, just for it to sit inside? Like, because they have like holster type bags that you could do, where you make the opening just big enough for the majority of the pew pew to sit inside, and then the handle is sitting outside, and then you have a strap that goes around your crossbody. It's so cute. All right, my chain ball's unraveling here. I need to get one of those little clips, those clippy clips. Up to 10 skeins. Well, I don't know what I'm at. I don't know if these have been used or if I just was finding them, but I put them in here. Look what I have already. I got one big one. I used this shine to make a hat the other day on the Addy. And then I've got 1, 2. A lot of these came out of the cakes of Hobby Lobby yarn that I caked up. But they're not caked. I mean, they're still, some of them are still caked up. But I used them to make, like this brown one. I don't think I've used that one yet. This tropical pink I have. So there's 3. The peacock, that's 4. Amethyst, that's 5. Cotton ones, 6, 7. Sea blue. I haven't finished the sea blue. Like, some of these just got pulled out so I could start working with the yarn, but I still have the yarn. Like, I haven't used up the yarn yet. So those 2, I think I'm going to stay out. What did I at? 7, 8. Man, you're ahead of me. Cherry blossom, cherry blossom, cherry blossom. That one I'm not done with either. I'm going to put those off to the side, and then I'll put them in here when they're done. Hot rose. I'm going to say that when I'm done. So 9, right? Yeah, 9. Rebecca, you're 1 ahead of me. But yeah. That's what I've used so far this year. I'm going to try and flatten them so they'll fit in that box. We'll see how well that works. Because when you do this, they don't flatten very well. So these 3 are scraps that I still currently have that I have not used because I haven't made another bag, blessings bag with it yet. I started to, and then I made one with the mermaid red heart instead. So this is all yarn I'm adding to my chain ball. I'm actually going to frog this out and put this on the chain ball. So I'm going to attach this white first because I really don't want to go from this to this. I mean, I'm not trying to color control this, but I also am trying to keep some of the colors away from me. Like, you know, I don't want to have pink after pink, you know? So I'm just trying to make it a little more varied, I guess you could say. So this is what I'm doing when I add the chain to the chain ball. I'm doing my little magic knot. I'm not sewing the tails. I'm not doing like you are with the tails. So I just have little scraps that come off that are like that. So that's why I'm not too concerned. So they're still mostly getting used. It's just, you know, an inch or two not getting used. And then I just keep adding to my chain ball. Let's see. I prefer to conceal mine still. Who would think a short? I'm up to 2. I've been slow so far. So, Lisa, I took them out because I was going to start working with them. And then once they're out, it's hard to put them back in there until you've made room again or recaked it. And I don't like to recake them. So I'm like, eh. I've only used 6 skeins this year. This single crochet and bobble blanket is slowing me down. Yeah. That's why I'm so glad to have that out of off my whip list. Oof. I'm really trying my best to get whips caught up as I start new ones. All right, now that I've got the white started, I'm going to get this little bit of watermelon wrapped back on here. All right. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, Rebecca. I feel like I'm going to end up with a very large ball of yarn, chain yarn. And I'm trying to think, what size hook, when this is chained up, am I going to end up using to crochet this? That's a 12. I think that might be too big. Honestly, actually, probably not. I might have to do like a 10 or 12 to crochet with it. But I would really like to make a drapey blanket, you know, just like a small little blanket maybe. I don't know. I do have a scrappy, chunky blanket I'm working on, but I don't know what I want to do with that one either. If I want to keep going with it or frog it back out and make something else with it. But that's going to be a lot of work because it's like 3 cakes of yarn together. Hate making bubbles, but love how they look. You'll stop him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna end up having to do too, just because I'm not gonna be able to carry it around when it gets too big because it's gonna get heavy too. Because I mean, this already has some weight to it. You were thinking a 10. So yeah. Trying to decide if I want to go to the pink after this or if I want to start frogging this and adding this to it. You can do like the movie Largest Ball of Yarn, dollar entry. Yep, it's going to have to be at least a 10 or a 12 to make it, you know, not depending on what you make. Now, if we make like a basket, which would be cool too, like a basket or a pillow, like not a pillow, like a rug or a cover for the ottoman or pillow or something like that, then yeah, you would want to go a little bit smaller so it doesn't so it's a little bit tighter of a stitch. That's not the one I want. I want this one. maybe. Yep, that's the one I wanted. My yarn is all tangled up. Yeah, I don't know what I want to make. Like, I have to wait and see. But I'm going to try and keep adding to this throughout the year and try to go the whole year. So like I'm taking scraps that I have like this bit of, you know, not big scraps, like, because those would be forever chaining those. And I'm talking like scraps this size. You know, this size of a scrap, I'm not adding to the ball. I don't really have a criteria per se on how big the scrap is. See, here's another, this is the chocolate brown that this goes to, but I can't get this back in here because I forgot to stick it in there when it was being caked up. So that I know goes with that because I know this is Hobby Lobby yarn brown. But that's a scrap, and that ain't going into the chain. One project will be a pillow for my mother-in-law for Christmas this next year. She liked her scrappy blanket. That's awesome, Rebecca. Arrow, you're fine. It's been kind of one of those, do whatever days. I did do a row of Tunisian, you know, so Tunisian Thursday was not lost for anything. Bits and pieces, big beautiful blankets. Yep. So yeah, I'm trying to add little bits of scraps that I get, depending on how big they are. Depending on, you know, if I can get a good couple inches of chain out of it, then yeah, I'm talking a good couple of inches, you know, like 6 at least. Well, they're scraps for me because they're scraps of the project that I finished. So if I break into a new skein, it becomes a scrap. Well, depending on how much of the skein I mean, technically this is almost a full skein. So it's like, I just need to find something to use it. Monique. Anyway, my brain just went blank. I don't know what I was gonna say. Doing this can get so, I think it's meditative that I want to say, because you could get to just sitting here doing this like forever and not pay attention to the time and things and partials. See, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do too, but I don't have the room to put them out here, so they go into the scrap bin. And that bin, that blue with the blue lid right here, is full of things this size. Some of them are smaller, you know, some of my cakes are, you know, small cakes in there, but I would say the majority of the cakes in this bin is larger size. So that's why I said I need to work through my scraps. This what I call my scraps, you know. So like I just got to figure out what I can use to work through those bigger scraps faster. I'm anxious to get through it and not wait every week for my next project, you know, that I pull out of the jar. So it's like, I just want to start making things, making a bunch of things just to get through it. And the thing is like making the small, tiny stuff is all fun and dandy when you make like one of them. But then when you have like a cake of yarn like this, it's hard for me to work through this amount of yarn to make as many of these as possible. Because again, I made the one and I have not made any sense. I've made the one and I haven't made any sense. And I have the jars for it. I might have to find another use for those jars. like beads or something. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to those darn fish. I'm kind of like, just, what's the word? I'm delusional when it comes to, I'm like, ooh, I want to make a bunch of those, and you know, but really, I'm really a one and done kind of person. I will do a project to its fullest and then, you know, be good. Goes back into your stash. Well, I don't, like I said, I don't have the room to put it back here, so they just get stored in there, and that's where I work from. With the Bust the Stash series, I go from that bin first, and if I'm like, nah, there's nothing that feels like it. If there's nothing in the bin that I'm like, oh yes, I want to make that project with that yarn, then I move out here. But I'm trying to use that up first before I go out here. But sometimes the project requires me to come out here and get from here, so that's why when I say I need to figure out stuff to do to get through my scraps, I want to work through my scraps. What are you playing with over there? Sounds like a bag, like a plastic bag or a leaf or something. So that's why I need ideas. And making bags from the acrylic is hard for me to do because I want them not to stretch so much. And when I use acrylic, they end up way too big and end up stretching way too much. They're cute, but like this bag is great. I think I just need to make smaller straps, to be honest, and I'll be a little happier. Because these straps, when they stretch quite a bit, and then the bag stretches, so this hits me on my thighs when I'm holding it. So I feel like if I adjust these a little bit, make them shorter, I don't need to make new ones. I just need to untie them and tie them shorter. If I could make them shorter, it wouldn't be so long and it wouldn't be as bad. But I love this bag. I really do. I love the colors. So, any ideas for scrappy thing or, you know, stash busting, y'all? Like big things that work through lots bigger amounts. And the thing is like starting out blankets, I would have thick strips of like the colors, you know? I mean, I suppose I could do a Rebecca's scrap blanket. What'd you do with that? Was it just double crochets? And I could do something like that. But I'm also, I need to work through what I have started first before I start a scrappy blanket. I think in looking for ideas, it would be better to look up stash busters. And I do. But a lot of the stash busters I find are like things that I'm like, I don't really want to make that. Like a rug. I don't want to make a rug out of yarn. Maybe like rough yarn that you can actually use to wipe your feet on, like macrame cord or something, but not acrylic. Just doesn't, I don't know. My brain and rugs with yarn just don't go, they don't add up. What do you mean, Tank? Use the brown one on the outer part and it will not look like it's a whole skein. Just use the colors on a wheel in every 2 rows, or when one run I spin the wheel to change color. Pom-pom gnomes. That's funny. I have way too many scraps, partial skeins, as Lisa would say, to do pom-pom gnomes. I would literally like give myself PT SD from pom-poms because I'd be making so many. I'd be like, am I done? and making a blanket. Oh. It's seen better days. So if I make the grocery bags smaller, use them for produce and canned goods. When they stretch, I can use them for other grocery items like bread and boxes. Way so much, right? But if you do it with cotton, it stretches less. So if you make the bags in cotton, you'll be a little better off. That's what I made the Bonita Senorita one. Did I say Senorita Bonita or Bonita Senorita? This one doesn't, it stretches, but it doesn't stretch as much because of it being cotton. Let's see. The double crochet drop down spike stitch would look awesome. That double crochet, oh, like the one I did? Are you talking about the extended one? The drop down with the, like a scrappy blanket? I have one started already, so I don't really want to start a second. I mean, I could, but then then I would be frogging the first one. So when I look on YouTube for scrap busters or stash busters, I find like there's one that comes up that shows like it's a moss stitch, and they use like 2 strands together to do the blanket. So I've considered doing that. I don't know. I'm trying to find ideas. Yay! Okay. What do y'all think? This color or this color next? So this is orange, even though it looks red, and then pink. So here's what I have so far. This is what I have on the chain ball. It's a watermelon, peachy pink, and then white. I do have some white right here too already. The white I probably could have waited on, but what do y'all think? Ooh, I need to see these. I mean, I could make a couple from a scrap or two. Marble. Oh, and how does she do the hats? I need to know how she does the hats, though. Like, what is she wrapping them around? I mean, there's not a lot of, like, sewing or crocheting involved. It's just literally wrapping, gluing, and, yeah, tying of knots. Those are adorable. Left hand. Oh, the orange. I'm like, what do you mean by left hand? Orange or pink, y'all. Orange or pink. So this is my left hand. This is my right hand. On the screen, it probably looks the other way around. I don't know how it comes across to you guys. But my watch is always on my, obviously, my ring is on my left hand, so. A little cold down here. I need to find the end of this one. Wherefore art thou end? That is not the end. I thought I had it. That's why I dropped it. Where is the end of the rainbow? Do. Where is the end of the yarn? Ah, found it. Found it. For the hat, she wraps it around a cut bit from a teep. Oh, okay. I'd have to see how they do that. I'm sure there's got to be somebody out there that has done a tutorial or something on those. I'm a very visual person. Like, I can visualize some things, but like, I need visuals. So yeah, I'd have to see if I could find a tutorial or something out there on it, or like something written or whatever, you know, about it. Well, this orange is going to take me a bit because it's long. Oh, I need to wrap. It's falling off. Stop falling off. It's falling off like it does on my Stanwood when I'm winding yarn. It like gets the static and it like bounces off of it. Like it doesn't want to get wound up anymore. You've seen tutorials for it? I'm sure there's got to be something out there. That's a fun idea. You know what? I'm going to put those in my jar. What do y'all think about putting those in my jar? Because those could be seasonal. They don't have to be like Christmas or anything like that. We can make them seasonal. So what did they call it? Pom-pom gnomes? There's got to be a free one out there somewhere. There's some really weird noises going on around here. I don't know what it is. I quit if I quit I forget. Yeah. I keep hearing noises. I'm gonna have to like investigate this noise after I'm off of here. I don't think it's the cat. I just can't see behind my desk on the floor if she's back there messing with something. Sounds like there's something in my fireplace, maybe. I don't know. Can't tell. Yeah, I'm a repetitive. Oh, well, there's the cat. Well, just make your way up here. Excuse you. And she's on my desk looking out the door now when she could be on the floor looking out the door and had not have to come all the way through here. You know, but it's her house. It's not mine. It's her world. Live in her world. We exist in her world, not her in our world. Not the other way around. Look in. Oh, yeah, you said to look in Discord. I'm looking. Those are cute. Okay, yeah, I definitely put pom-pom gnomes down. Yep. I'm going to put those in the jar. Pom-pom gnomes. My, y'all remember, what the world are you doing? This cat is going nuts. Y'all remember the gnome ornament that I made? I had it off my stuff the other day, and my youngest was looking at it, and I was like, you can have it if you want it. And so he had it. He had it last night when we were in the car going to pick up his siblings from their youth group. And he goes, it looks like an ice cream, a red and brown ice cream cone or something like that. I was like, it's not an ice cream cone, it's a gnome, dude. So I had to find a picture of a gnome that looked similar to what mine did to the ornaments. So I got to find him a little command hook so he can hang it up in his room. He wants to hang him up in his room, I think. Or at least I'll ask him again and see if he does. But it was so funny. He thought it was an ice cream cone. I'm like, no, I didn't make an ice cream cone. Well, this chaining is going to be a while. Because I literally have to make my way through the orange and frog it off of here. And then I'm going to go to I'm just going to go attach the yellow, and then I'm going to do the pink, and then I'm going to do this linen color and frog it out. This is a scrap granny square I started granny square blanket I started making, but it got put away a bunch of times, and so I said, you know what? It's not far along, and there's little scraps in it that I can add to my chain ball. So the orange is going to be a little on the long side, but that's okay. It's okay. When this is worked up as a yarn thread instead of, when I make stitches out of this, that's the thing. What kind of stitch do I want to use with this? Because this is going to be very thick, and because it's a chain, it's going to be kind of busy. So I'm going to have to use like a very simple stitch. And I'm thinking a straight double crochet just to make it easy. Just make a blanket with double crochets. I think it would, as repetitive as making it all one stitch double crochet, it'll be varied enough in color that it'll make it less boring, I guess. Oh yes, AirPod cases. So I don't have AirPods, but we could make something, because we don't have to make it to fit strictly AirPods. We can make it to fit all the different kinds of headphone cases out there, because they're all very similar in size, maybe not the same shape, but they're all size wise. Make like a little pocket, just a little pouch with a little lid, like flap thing, and then you put a little keychain on it and you add it to your key ring, or put actually what I would probably put on it is like a clip where you could, like a lobster clasp, so you could clip it onto things, and like this kind of a clasp, maybe bigger, but something like that. You have completed 715 single crochets on this body. I'm not even, oh gosh, AirPod case. So I'm going to put headphone case. No, not headphone, I'm just going to put AirPods, because mine are not called AirPods, but it'll get me the right idea. AirPods case. That's another one of those ones I'll have to come up with my own, so that way I don't, because I don't want to specifically get an AirPod case pattern from somebody else and it only fit AirPods. Because mine are called Pixel Buds, and the cases are different, even amongst the Pixel Buds. I think it'd just be literally a pouch to put the case into, the little white case. Five minutes of chaining. My goodness, this light that I have, this ring light, did not like the initial thing I plugged it into. It wanted a charging source, not just any old USB. It was popping and flickering and things. Oh, I need to uncross my legs. They're starting to hurt. I still got a lot of orange on the ground. This orange is going to take a hot minute. It's literally just chain, chain, chain. You'd think I'd be able to look up from it, but I like to watch, because then I can make sure my chain is consistently the same. Not getting drastically different chain sizes. Oh no! Isn't that how it works? Like, something just goes wrong when you're ready to, yeah. Okay, I have to admit, I did a short video yesterday from my car of me crocheting for 3 minutes straight. It's just literally me crocheting the same stitch on my project that I had and I put music to it, but literally it was like 3 minutes. I'm trying to think why, where did I put that out? Yes, no, it comes out today. I had 3 minutes in the car by myself. Well, I had 45 minutes, but still, I'm like, why was it quiet in there with no kids? Oh, I left the two boys at home, that's why. Thinking my husband was going to be home shortly after I left, but he wasn't. So they stayed at home. Well, they can be at home by themselves because my middle child is 12, so he's old enough to keep an eye on the younger one. He's of legal babysitting age for his sibling. So I'm like, why did I have 3 minutes? Because last night when I was in the car, I had the youngest with me because he's the only one that has nothing on Wednesday nights during the youth group. So he's with mommy and daddy most of the time. But daddy worked super late last night, so it was just me and the baby last night. Yeah, tell it who's boss, right? Look here. I got you ready because I finally have my self ready to go to do tutorials, and now you're not working with me. Come on. Roving chain. Yeah, no, I don't want it to be a roving chain. I mean, it probably will be because some of the thicknesses of the yarn is going to change, but I'm trying to only put my 4-weights on here that are similar, that I would put these together in the same project if I had to. Oh, and by the way, I made a Premier order through Marianne's link yesterday. I got 1 more minute. I'm going to put this down for a second. We were sitting in the car waiting for the 2 older kids to come out from the youth group. And the youngest says, when are you going to order that yarn for Crafty, the Crafty yarn? Or he's convinced. Again, he's asked me for the umpteenth time to start making it with these yarns. And I'm like, I don't want to. There's different yarn I want to get for it. And he goes, well, when are you going to order it? When are you going to order it? When's it going to be here? And so he was shopping Premier's website with me yesterday, and he goes, yeah, that's the right color. Do that one. And so I got it put in there. He's like, yeah, 3 bags. I'm like, no, not 3 bags. I'm getting 3 total. So I'm hopefully get a bag. I hope I got enough to make it. I don't know how big it's going to end up being. So, but then I also put in more yarn for a blanket that I plan to make on the Addy for my mom's boyfriend. Rebecca, I am using a 6mm hook. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is one of those, they're Yarnology luxury ones or whatever they are. They have really long necks. These are great for enchilade. But I didn't have a 6mm around, so I just went with a 6mm. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. I will see you on the YouTube streets at other places, and Frizzy will be on in a couple of hours, so I'll hang out with you guys there again. Make sure you go check her out and get her notifications set up for you, so that way you don't miss her live. And I will be back here same time, same place. Don't forget, you all are somebody to somebody, and loved. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do a 12mm. Bye, guys. Have a great day.